Hello, everyone, and today we are going to be trying out a different sort of mission today.
Interesting. I've marked some opportunities that may be worth exploring.
We are going to show how I play Vault Breach.
Mission parameters accepted. Mission primed. We can head out whenever you are ready.
So, I decided last time to record my experience with Hour Plus Survival, and I wanted to now just record my gameplay experience for all the missions. More specifically for the devs, but also so that other people can take a look at what I'm playing and what I'm doing.
But be careful. The Legion often guards locations like this. Let's start moving out whenever you're ready.
Got your six, as they say.
And remember, people, never allow fake creatures aboard your ship. Immediately throw them in the disassembler. Sad.
Jump imminent. Remain safe.
And sorry about the lack of professional quality on a microphone. I'm clearly an amateur.
Security up ahead holding valuable assets, but its security systems are still active. You'll need to perform an override to get inside.
You know, this is also a good sector to show off a complaint. So let me, hopefully it'll appear. Yeah, okay. So this is what I mean. Let's not have turrets here. Let's not have turrets here. Like, oh boy, I can skip most of the threat just by flying over most of the map. And then all I have to do is take care of these four chodes over here, and they're dead. You know? Like, the threat's over and done with.
Locked and loaded.
Ooh. Really gotta hurry up and get a new mouse. That was a firing issue due to my mouse.
Marking procedure complete.
Never fret. Buddy's right behind you. Great job.
Caution. It seems that this facility has initiated a lockdown protocol. Anticipate resistance as you proceed.
One less to worry about.
We need to get through this gate. You must initiate a security protocol override to open it.
Remember, do the loot grab before you start the mission.
You can leave some for me, too, you know. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Another useless artifact while in solo.
Hostiles incoming. You need to fight them off until the override is completed.
Looks like it's time to dance.
You know,
Aha. Got one.
the irony of my name is that I tend to make a lot of foresight comments. One thing that I did not
You need to perform a manual bypass to proceed.
quite think made sense to me was the implementation of Buddy and not the implementation of artifacts with Buddy. That does not make sense to me.
Great shot.
Um, like if one of your focuses was to make the solo player experience feasible, how come the first thought that ran through or
How about you leave
how
it alone?
come the first thought wasn't that one running through your head? Um, because that would be mine. Like if I created a system and I made an NPC to support the player during solo player experiences, that would be the first thing that I would think about. Um, it as I'm trying to avoid being as rude as possible. It I don't want to insult anyone. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Why that wasn't like a thought that immediately came up. Because right now I could be standing next to Buddy and I could be getting 1 or 2 health per second from him right now from that artifact that I just got if I installed it. But that's not going to happen. At least right now, because the Buddy artifact implementation is just not there. Um, Another thing is we need to have like yeah, um, we need to have a way to put these guns up that won't like be a detriment to me because if I only carried one weapon, so I can carry like a couple of pieces of loot out of here, as a solo player, it is super easy for me to deal with that problem. But as a multiplayer crew, not having a dedicated space for 2 extra weapons, like, I get having this as a mandatory slot, this is needed. However, you could have 2 more standard weapon slots, and then you can have, say, two standard inventory slots. So like you could put your
Looks like it's time to dance.
you could say you could have your pistol here, you could have this gun, and then say a stim pack for the third weapon slot. I honestly think that would be a really great way to split the inventory, make it a bit more feasible. Right now, 4 and 5 are pretty much useless, or 5 and 6 are useless on the keyboard, and there's
Problem at all.
things that we
I
could
can
do
carry
with
that.
that spot. Okay, we're gonna go this way. I'm also half awake, so pardon me if things aren't quite lining up in the same sentence. I also have a neurological issue that prevents me from saying certain words sometimes. Like, I really want to say a word, and the tick prevents me from like saying it sometimes. I have to find like workaround words. This one I do like, but give me a reason to go on those other 2 platforms.
You'll need to perform an override to get inside.
You know, um, what would be a really great extension slash addition to this mission, because it does feel short. This feels short. Is that this is our primary one, but we have to go to this one and this one. So say we have to knock out the fuel refinery, and then we gotta knock out the landing platform right over there, And then we knock out this guy right here. And each phase of that, we got to take out these guys. Like one or two of each. And then it would add a lot more to this mission because it feels short.
Gain access.
I'm with you to the bitter end if need be.
Oh, hold on. I'll go around this end. I've seen some cool things. Nope.
Absolutely.
Your unauthorized access attempt has been detected. Hostile forces are mobilizing. Expect resistance.
Grabbing ammo. Grabbed ammo.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required.
And there's more where that came from.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve.
Also, I really want to go faster. I want speed. Give me some artifacts that give me like speed based on materia and tank.
Take that, scum.
Like materia lined thruster barrels or something. I don't know.
System malfunction identified. A manual bypass is required. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. The ship needs ammo.
That's the end of that one.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Purging the materia filters.
I know a lot of you probably get vertigo watching me play.
Ready for battle.
But I always never mess with the sensitivity settings in games. And I'm pretty sure it's like the combination of the default sensitivity as well as my mouse's default DPI.
Return to the entrance and retrieve the assets.
And it's not even really set that high, but it is slightly accelerated. Yeah.
Joining the on-foot expedition.
Boo.
I can carry that to the ship. No problem at all. Absolutely. No problem. I'll fetch that for you.
Perfect.
Bringing it back to the no problem. Bringing it back to the ship.
Shield unit installed.
Boy, that dart rework, or not rework, I'm used to playing Warframe, as I said in the last video. The dart change that they're adding, where they're adding like a hatch right here, or right here, I do like it. actually, can I do that? Arcane. Perfect.
Got your six, as they say. Hostile forces detected. No problem at all. Absolutely. I can carry that to the ship.
Is the cursed one over here? No. No. Okay.
We are being boarded. Clear out the intruders.
There's Klingons on the starboard bow, Jim.
Entering jump space. Hold on to your helmets.
Did somebody say strap in or strap on?
Target location confirmed. The resources we're after must be here somewhere. Let's grab what we need, but be quick. The Legion won't give us much time.
Locked and loaded.
Go after the snipers. Okay, that's a Corvette. We go after that last because it's just a bullet sponge with no real effort.
Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. The ship needs ammo.
I'm replenishing ship ammo. Clearing out the materia filters.
Look, see, it's just spin around in circles with this thing every time.
Taking out the trash.
And then the critical spot is so inconsistent. Because I assume the critical is like where I should be aiming my white like my cursor in the reticle, but it's not.
Parking procedure initiated.
Taking ammo.
Parking procedure complete.
I should probably heal. Just in case. It does get a little spicy down there.
Joining the on-foot expedition. Time to take out the trash. Took out the trash. Enemies incoming.
I missed all of those.
Aha, got one.
The resources we're after must be in here. Grab as many as you can and bring them back to the ship. The more you bring back, the better for us. Did you push the button? Oh. Everything has gone into lockdown. It's a trap. Get out of there. Enemy jump signatures has been detected. You'll get company soon. Get out now. I detect a security protocol on this door. It will take me a moment to breach it. Expect Legion opposition.
Aha, got one.
Oh no, I'm reloading.
A fine shot indeed.
Doors unlocked.
Come on, come on, come on.
We'll give them no quarter. One less to worry about.
I detect a security protocol on this door.
Oh.
Failure to breach it. Expect Legion opposition.
Very nice shot.
Hey, the door is now open. Go.
One less to worry about.
Oh god. Oh god. He should not be able to blast me that freaking quickly in succession.
That's the ship.
Weapons hot. Time to dance.
There's a jammer ship inbound. We can't jump until it's destroyed. It will arrive shortly. Stay alert. Materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it.
Got one.
There's the jammer ship. Take it out so we can leave. The ship needs ammo. Build ship ammunition in the
Loading up.
materia collected. Empty collectors to retrieve it. The jammer has been destroyed. Excellent work. Now get us out of here. Transition to jump space imminent.
With enough HP, you can get away from anything. And I left one of my LMGs on my ship. Ah, but that brings up another critical piece of what everyone's been asking for is something to keep that from happening. Like, if there's a weapon on board, leave it up by here. Like, have a little bin or something. I know that you guys are adding stuff like right here and whatnot, but having like a little locker or a bin somewhere like right here, pull up previous mission weapons only. That way we can bring back our weapons that we accidentally forgot to pull from the shelves. I really do think that some form of item retention, something that keeps the player from feeling like, oh no, I lost the thing that I love the most. And let's be clear, you cannot do these harder missions with just a rinky dink fucking pistol. I'm gonna be clear with you guys on that. If you have not played your own game and played the hardest difficulty on the longest jump sequence, I think I'll do this. Um, Whenever I fuck up and forget my LMGs again, I will straight up go into a rank 5 max jump mission just to show you guys the pain and the misery of the player when there is only this rinky dink fucking pistol that does nothing to those big walkers, and like you'll maybe get what is it, the other the SMG pistol thing, I forgot what it's called. And then you got the javelin. The javelin may be your only saving grace, and that's because it actually hits harder. So yeah, I'm gonna end the video here before I complain anymore. Move on to a different subject for a video. Hope you guys enjoyed the comments, the short video, and what the mission is like. That was just basically going out here and grabbing the vault and going back. It's I chose this one just so we can have a little bit more because this is basically one and done. Um,
Interesting.
Basically a cheesy way of completing the Bose mission. So thanks for watching, guys. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.